Hello, friends. Continuing with the Paradise Lost. Until now, we have seen that Satan has given a motivational speech to his close compatriot Beelzebub. The Beelzebub started answering to Satan. However, unlike Satan's speech, which was grand speech, which was a boastful speech, Satan's Beelzebub's speech is much more grounded in reality, the reality that they have been defeated. So this is what we are going to get in the speech of Beelzebub. Now let's start from line 134. Too well I see and rue the dire event. So I'm clearly able to see and rue. Rue means regret, bitterly regret the dire, the serious event, the event of our revolting against God and being defeated. That I see clearly. That with sad overthrow and foul defeat. And we were overthrown, and it was a very sad event also that we were overthrown from heaven. And foul defeat, that defeat against God was foul. Foul means disgraceful defeat, humiliating defeat, had lost us heaven. And the result was that we lost heaven due to that defeat. And all this mighty host in horrible destruction laid thus low. And Satan and Beelzebub are floating in the fiery lake, and all other angels who had revolted against God, they are also lying and floating in the fiery lake. So he's calling them also mighty hosts. These angels who have fallen are mighty hosts. And all this mighty host in horrible destruction laid thus low, and they are lying thus low in the fiery lake with horrible destruction as a result of that revolt. As far as gods and heavenly essence can perish, and we are destroyed as a result of that defeat and punishment, but to the extent to which gods and things made of heavenly essence qualities can be destroyed, since we ourselves at one point were angels, therefore we cannot die. Okay, essential quality of ours is that we are angels, so we cannot die. But to the extent that we can be harmed, we are harmed because of that. For mind and spirit remains invincible. The one quality that remains invincible, though we may be physically defeated, but our mind, from our mind and our spirit, inside our spirit, is invincible. We have not conceded defeat. And vigor soon returns. And the physical strength that we are lacking, that will soon return. As of now, we have been defeated and therefore we are feeling weak, but our strength will soon return. Though all our glory extinct, our glory is extinct, that is gone. Okay, and happy state here swallowed up in endless misery. The happy state that we were extremely happy in heaven, we were all comfortable in heaven. Here in this uh, hell, it is endless misery and endless pain, burning in fire. But what if he, our conqueror, whom I am now of force believe almighty? Now I believe that this conqueror of us, that is God, is almighty, is omnipotent, is all powerful. Why? Since no less than such could have overpowered such force as our. We were also very strong. Okay, we were almost overpowered. So any power that can conquer us can only be omnipotent power, all powerful power, almighty power. So I am forced to call God as almighty. But what if he, our conqueror, have left us this our spirit and strength entire? So he's casting a doubt now. Why this almighty power, who could have completely crushed us, has left us this our spirit? Our spirit is intact. Now the example of the spirit is intact is that they are ready to take revenge. Satan is ready to take revenge against God. Uh, right, and the strength is also with us. If at present they are not having strength, but they will regain the strength. So why is it that God has left them with this strength and spirit intact, strongly to suffer and support our pains? So the reason behind this God retaining our strength is that so that we may feel, to suffer and support our pains, so that we may feel the pain. Only when we have this spirit And suppose we have the spirit to take revenge against God. So we'll fight against God, we will be defeated again, and we will feel the pain again. That we are burning in fiery lake, if we have the strength, then we will feel the pain also. Okay, so there is a plan behind God giving, retaining our physical strength and mental strength, so that we may continue to suffer, that we may so suffice his vengeful that we may so suffice his vengeful ire, so that when we are suffering pain, he will be very satisfied to see us suffering. His vengeful ire means he wants to take revenge against us, and ire means anger. He is angry against us, and not only he is satisfied with by defeating us, but also continuing to inflict pain on us, physical and mental pain on us, and he will be completely satisfied, and therefore he has left us our strength intact by right, or do him mightiest service as his trolls by right of war. Trolls means servant. So he has left us the strength and spirit so that we can be his servant, and servant as the right of war, because he has defeated us. So the result is that we have become his servant. So there is one reason why he has left us with our strength, and the one reason is so that we may suffer the punishment, or we may suffer the pain that is here in hell. The second reason is that we may be his servant, and we may do him certain works. Whatever his business be, here in the heart of hell to work in fire. So in this heart of hell, he has left us with his strength so that we may work as his servant in the fire, or do his errands in the gloomy deep, in the abyss, or in the chaos, or in the darkness. He, if he wants, then we will have to go. Errand means to go somewhere and do the work and then come back, or to take the messenger. So we will be his messengers, or we will be his servant and doing the work in complete darkness. What can it then avail, though yet we feel strength undiminished? As of now, we are feeling the strength, but that strength is of now no avail, no benefit for us, or eternal being to undergo eternal punishment. What is the use of we being eternal beings? That means we cannot die. Only the thing is it only the thing that we should feel eternal punishment also? We should undergo eternal punishment. That is the only advantage of being eternal being. So uh, Satan and his legions have been defeated. Satan is much more boastful in his speech, uh, and Beelzebub, on the other hand, shows some amount of uh, reason in his speech. So we'll see in the next video how Satan responds to him, and Satan's heroic qualities will definitely come out in this speech. Right? Thank you.